So this is how you do an iPhone 12 Pro, iPhone 12 Pro back glass. I'm gonna punch it with the puncher to make the glass easier to come off. It's the hardest part to get the glass to come off. Everybody's different, but I find it, the more broken it is, I find the easier it is to remove. So that's that, like that. I'll put it up in the vise here. I'm going to clamp it down to the table so that it doesn't move when I heat it up. It's a pretty straightforward repair. You could do it without the clamp, but it's so much easier with it. So I'll just clamp it down to the table here, and I'll go in with the hot air gun. We're going to go in at, it's a quick 861 DW. And I'm going to come in with, this is hot right now, I got it at 385. I'm going to come in with a blade. It doesn't need to be that hot. I left some of the components inside of the phone. I took out the motherboard, removed the screen. You can start up in the top right hand corner right here. And you don't really want to go this hot normally unless you've done it before. But I got a few of these to do today, so I'm in a little bit of a hurry to get this done. Just come in and you kind of let the glass lift itself off. Now 385 is hot enough to melt the solder on the wireless charger that's in the center underneath the Apple logo. You don't want too much pressure, just kind of let it come off. There's a good chance of losing the MagSafe, but you could replace the MagSafe if it comes off. I find if you're careful and it's hot enough, you could just you could salvage it. There's plastic in the corners, so you got to be careful not to melt it, or the glass is not going to go back on straight. Switching hands here. Kind of got the air on an angle. It's not going directly onto it. Some people even take the nozzle off. I'm using a vertical hot air station, which is not as good for backlash removal. It's better to use a horizontal air station. And from what I understand, the difference is with a vertical hot air station, the air is the hot air that's coming out is very pointed, and it goes directly where you need it, and it's very accurate. But with the air comes from the actual machine, and it travels down the hose. But with a horizontal hot air station, the air is not as accurate. It kind of heats a bigger area. It's better for heating bigger areas. But the air comes from the handle. They're a lot cheaper, those machines. But I do micro soldering, and vertical is what you need for that. So that's what we're using. I just do back glass as a secondary. Just checking to see. It looks like there's a sticker usually protecting it. Usually, might lose a bit of the MagSafe. Oh no, we're saving it so far. That's good. No, we lost a little bit of MagSafe magnets. I find it works with unless they're all missing, it'll still work. Near the flashlight, you want to be careful because that flashlight will melt, and it's kind of a pain in the ass to replace. It's just got tricky screws. It's not that hard. It's not really hard, but if you can avoid damaging it, it's better. A lot of times I'll cover it with a piece of protective tape. There's a camera there. They do sell solvents, which you could use for helping loosen the back glass. The stand is from Mobile Centrics. It was about $45 Canadian. Actually, so is the hot air station. Everything I'm using is from Mobile Centrics. This is the trickiest part of the whole repair. If you know a better way to do this, drop a comment. Like I said, I'm coming in hot today, 385 today. I don't usually go this hot, but I wanted to get it done quick. My internet speed is a little bit on the slow side, so you should wear safety glasses. Got a piece of hot glass in the eye that kind of hurt. You gotta be careful because that if you come in this hot, you can actually desolder the light itself, which you can solder back on if you know what you're doing. I don't like to see it move that much. That went pretty smooth, actually. Just gotta do the bottom here. Shouldn't take too much heat. Like I said, there's plastic there, so you gotta be kind of careful not to put too much heat or pressure there. I'd say that's basically good to go. As far as hot air, you go in, sometimes you go back in there with a Dremel after. Just to kind of sand down the pieces of I'm not the first person to do this, but I thought it'd be cool to just something to upload on the channel. I'm not even sure how it's going to turn out, but we'll see. That's that.